What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of Big Dog Movie Reviews. As always, I'm your host, Big Dog, and today we are going to be reviewing Arctic Dogs, another movie for the kiddos, like Abominable I did a few weeks back, another movie for the kids, another movie for the families. Same format as always, likes, dislikes, final score, final comments. As seems to be the theme with these movie reviews, there are some spoilers ahead, so be warned. I'd like to make that clear. Miranda, anything? Okay, no, that's enough. She's so talkative. Gets so annoying sometimes. But anyway, let's get into it. Arctic Dogs, likes. There were these otters, there's these two French otters that played the part of, detectives in the film. I thought they were very entertaining. Probably the best characters as a whole. I mean, they're very funny and very entertaining. I'm always pleased to see them. Always pleased to see them on screen. The animation was pretty well done. I thought, especially in a few scenes, it gets pretty close to some characters. You can see the main characters are Arctic animals, so there's obviously going to be fur involved. And you can see each individual strand of fur on these characters, which I really like. I thought that shows just how much attention to detail is put into the animation. And obviously, an animated movie, a key point is good animation. So I thought that was very well done. And the ending I thought was pretty well done as well. Ended on a very positive note and just really kind of wrapped things up a very good way. Ending, check, good. So yeah, funny otters, animation well done, strong ending. That's it for the likes. 3. And now for the dislikes, where there is more than 3. 3 higher, more than 3. Voice acting was pretty bad across the board. If I had to pick a best performance, I would say Heidi Klum as Jade was probably the best in my opinion. But even then, I would put it at a below par performance. But however, Jeremy Renner, who plays Swifty and is the main character of the film, and then Alec Baldwin, who plays PB, who is one of the main characters of the film, those were two standouts in the term of bad performances. Those two were extra bad. Definitely, Jeremy Renner is a talented man as Avenger, as the Marvel series has proven. He plays a great Hawkeye, but definitely not a good voice actor, that's for sure. Another dislike is inconsistent with package signings. What I mean by this is that Otto Van Walrus, let's take that back even further. When Swifty delivers his first package, who is, I can't remember if I mentioned, he's the main character, he's Jeremy Renner's character, Swifty. When Swifty delivers his first package, they make it very clear to make a point that he has to get a signature from this man he's delivering it to, Otto Van Walrus. And he takes a couple packages to Otto, and he gets a signature both times, which, that's okay. Yeah, alright, that's fair. Get the signature. But what I don't like is that he's the only one that he gets a signature from. There's a scene where Swifty goes into town to deliver many packages, and he doesn't get any signatures. And it's not even that, he's getting them off camera, or, not in the shots. He's not getting them at all. He is just going through, yeeting packages, these people, and then leaving. He ain't coming back. He gone. He not getting signatures. So, just be consistent, please. Either get signings signed for the packages from everyone, or none at all. Don't be inconsistent with it. And then the man he's delivering it to, he's getting these signatures from, Otto Van Walrus, puts on these claims that he is the world's greatest engineer, which, okay. He's building this giant machine, so I can believe that. But what I don't get is how Jade, who is Heidi Klum's character, is also an engineer. He has her make all these parts for her. Huh? Like, you're the world's greatest engineer and you can't make your own freaking parts? Come on now. Like, maybe if they would have explained it, I would have given it some leeway, but they never explained it. And she even asked the question. Like, he's holding Jade hostage because she didn't know she was helping him. She was holding him hostage, like, and she makes the point, like, if you're the world's greatest engineer, why am I making all these parts for you? And he never acknowledges that. He never explains it. He just carries on with his day. Like, I get that he might be a little bit insulted, but as for the sake of the movie, explain this. It just never gets explained, which I have a huge problem with. Leaves me with a lot of questions on why he had Jade make these parts for him. And then not only make the parts for him, but mail them to him. Why not just make them in-house if you're that great? That way you probably could have gotten your master plan done infinitely sooner if you didn't have to wait for someone else to make it and have them mailed to you. Like, come on. Snowballs were the main source of ammunition for weapons in the movie. And, okay, I get it's a kid's movie. You can't have bullets, obviously. But at the same time, snowballs. Really. Snowballs defend off animals that live in the Arctic? Like, are you kidding me? At least have, like, shoot ice chunks or something with some rigidity to where if it hits them, it, like, does something. It will, like, knock them back. The snowballs are just shattering on impact. If the memory serves correct. I even remember, like, characters getting hit with them and just shrugging them off. Like, come on. Like, again, world's greatest engineer, but can't figure out that snowballs don't work to fight off Arctic animals. Bruh. Come on. Think that one through, guys. I thought I was really peed by that. I was really pissed. Yeah, like I said, I get that it's a kid's movie, so you can't have, like, Rambo and they're gunning down Arctic animals. But come on, snowballs. At least do something that would have an effect. Ice chunks. It doesn't even have to be, like, freaking... It doesn't even have to, like, be painful even. Just have a chunk and then just like, get knocked to the side or something. That would have been enough. Otto Van Walrus, the main antagonist. Obviously, he's got this big master plan, and Swifty and his friends are trying to stop him. Didn't see that one coming. It's only happened in every kid's movie ever. But, excuse me. When Swifty was trying to stop Otto, like, not like through the sequence. Oh my god, excuse me. Not like the sequence of the final scene where the whole gang's to it. When it's Otto and Swifty, like, one-on-one fighting. Otto was kind of letting him walk all over him. There was some very... Not a good action sequence, I'll say that. Because there were some times where if I was Otto, I would have gone after the fox. But he was just, like, standing there, kind of letting him walk all over him for the most part. He kind of got the better of him in the end, but, like, still. I guess luck beats skill every time, as one of my professors said. But still, like, come on. You let this little fox walk all over you, buddy. Come on now. And then, failed to connect with characters. It was just, like... When you watch a movie, it's important that you build a bond with the main characters. That way it gets you more involved, more engaged, more connected to the film. And it helps you appreciate it and like it more and get more engulfed by the story. Could not connect with any of the characters in the film. Could be because of the bad voice acting. Maybe it was just, I don't know. You could tell that it was someone in a booth recording. Like, obviously it was that anyway. But when I'm watching a good animated movie, like, I'm engaged in the story. This I just could not get engaged in because it's just, I don't know. I failed to connect with the characters for the most part. That's a big no-no for me. You got to make sure the characters are developed properly and that they're engaging, or else you lose a really big portion of the film and how good it could be. But with that being said, a few more dislikes than the likes, I acknowledge this, but Arctic Dogs is, however, a kid's movie, and with that being said, it's kind of hard to mess up a kid's movie. So despite it being kind of heavily weighted in the dislikes category, it wasn't a horrible film. It was just like a basic kid's movie. Again, some of it's just me being nitpicky maybe, but it's just, like, it's hard to mess up a kid's film too bad. So I would give it a 4 out of 10. It's not, like I said, not great, but by no means a horrible movie. By nowhere near the worst movie I've ever seen. I would rather watch Arctic Dogs than many, many other films I've seen. And like I said, it's just kind of hard to mess up a kid's movie. Definitely, I would, with Abominable being the other kids movie I reviewed, Abominable was by far the better movie. Could connect with the characters, better story. A lot of less questions mainly, a lot less questions at the end of the film. But yeah, like I keep saying, kind of hard to mess up a kids movie. 4 out of 10 Arctic Dogs. Your kids are gonna want to see it, so take them to see it. I wouldn't say it's a total waste of time for the adults. They'll probably be mildly entertained. But that's all I got. That's Arctic Dogs. It's a review. It's going in the book with everything else. But if you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. I do movie reviews pretty frequently, whether they are super current or from the 70s, 80s. And I do all kinds of movies, mostly new ones because I work at a movie theater, so I have easy access to new ones. But, I'm always open. If I'm just chilling at home and I feel like watching a movie, I don't hesitate to put on movies that aren't in theaters anymore, obviously, because that's all Netflix has. But all because I'm not in a theater watching it doesn't mean I won't do a review on it. So yeah, shoot a like if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if you think it was better or worse. Let me know in the comment section. Try and change my mind. I welcome all challengers as always. And yeah, so just let me know your thoughts, and I like to know other people's thoughts on movies. I do this because I like to talk about movies. I do this channel for that reason. So if you have some insight that I didn't touch on, please let me know. I would love to read it. And as always, if you want to get even more involved with the channel, please do follow the corresponding Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd accounts. Username for all three is @BigDogMR79. As always, I'll post that on the screen at the end of this video. But that's all I got today. I'll see you guys with the next movie review. But until then, as always, change the world. One person can do great things in this world, no matter what you may think. I'm a firm believer in it only takes one to have a huge impact. So as always, do try and change the world for the better. You may not think you can do it, but I believe in you. You can do it. Do change the world. But then, until then, see you later.